Hello there, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another episode of the Bear Legacy Let's Play series. It is currently the evening after Donte and Anya moved into their new residence, and Donte has called Kian because they had planned to meet after the move is done and everything, but because like the day is kind of, late by now, they didn't really plan on going to anywhere fancy or anything, and also they're kind of like just teenagers. They don't really have like the funds to do much or spend much money in a restaurant or anything, so they decided to meet up at a park in Newcrest instead, which is, I imagine, somewhere in between Brindleton Bay and Bridchester. Also, you might notice that Donte now has a new look. I was very excited about giving Donte and Anya their new makeovers to mark their new phase in life, and I forgot that we still had to, do this date with Kian, so I hope you guys don't mind. I don't think he had time to go get his hair cut. I mean, it could be magic, but it's not. He definitely went to get his hair done, maybe after this date, but I was overexcited. So he is now looking like this, but this is gonna be Donte's new look for his uni years. I really like it. I think he looks a lot fresher now. I think all throughout high school, Donte has always tried his best to, I guess, behave a lot more grown up than he has to be. He didn't really allow himself to be like a child. And I feel like it might be because he is kind of like the second child, so he always felt like he needed to be a lot more on the ball with things. I don't know, maybe like a middle child syndrome kind of situation. So now that he's a little bit older, he graduated early and all that, he is definitely a lot more confident in himself. And also because now he's starting to notice boys and crushing on people, he's starting to explore the other parts of life and teenagehood that he has been neglecting for the first, I don't know, like 40 days of his teenager life. And yeah, so that's gonna be Donte from now on. Basically, that was such a long introduction to literally tell you that. But anyways, Donte needs to pee, so I'm gonna get him to come here and pee first, and then we're gonna do like more of these sit and talk to your date things for the date. This is actually the lot right beside Shoji's orphanage. I'm not sure if Donte knows that. I think Kian might be the one that brought up where they should meet up. So they're here now. Maybe Kian lives in Newcrest and goes to school in Copperdale. I don't know how the map works. I don't really want to like commit to like a set way to do the whole map thing. I imagine Donte has already like texted Kian to let him know that he's also going to move to Bridchester, and he has graduated from high school. But I think Donte wants to see if he will be able to make this budding romance kind of situation with Kian work out. So he's gonna have a talk with Kian if Kian would just sit down. Okay, I know this is not really like the most private of places to have a talk, but I guess it's better than nothing. So these two are gonna talk about stuff, and I imagine Donte is really just, oh, he's still talking to someone else. Come on, don't stop talking to someone else. Oh my goodness, this is so hard to control. But yes, Donte is going to be telling Kian that he is now graduated from high school. I guess, okay, Kian already knows that fact, but basically they're gonna have a whole conversation. I'm gonna just chase anyone that deems to join us away while we talk about this. It's a serious conversation. It doesn't look like it because it's The Sims, but it is kind of serious. And basically Donte is like, I really want this to work between us, whatever is happening right here. Like, I really like you, and I would like to still see where this can go, even though we now live quite far away from each other. But I'm willing to put in the effort to do so because we are just a bus ride away, if anything. So if you are keen, I would love to continue getting to know you and see where this goes. And I think Kian's like, yes, of course I'm okay with this. I asked you out on the date. So I think they've gotten that settled, and Donte's currently feeling kind of like happy and stuff. So I'm quite happy about that. It's already getting really late, so I think I'm gonna get these two to maybe like do a hug. Also, Donte is kind of like tense. I think he's always thinking about whether he's gonna get accepted because he's still kind of like a overachiever. So it's really important to him that he gets in, but he's always like thinking that he might not be good enough. But yes, we are going to, if Donte will listen to me, embrace Kian. I don't think we're gonna ask him to be our boyfriend yet because these two are, they're really new. They're still like figuring things out and stuff. Like, they don't even really know if this is gonna work out. But so far they're on the same boat. They really wanna see where this goes. Milady, what are you wearing? Lady! I probably removed some CC and she now has no clothes on her. So you go away, random sim. Sorry, it is so bad. What happened to my hug, boys? Come on. I just want to see you hug. Oh, there we go. We got an embrace going on. And then if I had my way, I would want them to do a first kiss. I feel like I'm sounding very unhinged today. I'm sorry if this is entertaining, you guys, please let me know. I don't think this is all the time, but I'm just a little bit, my patience is so low for them today. We're gonna have our first kids, guys. It's gonna be cute because they affirm their interest in each other, and I think like it's like a very brief meeting and date, but they've been wanting to do this since they were at the amusement park, but they held on until now. So I think it's about about time basically for them to do this. They're so cute together. I love them together actually. Though at this point I'm really not sure if this is going to work out because they won't be seeing each other as much. It's gonna be like semi-long distance. But I'm gonna end the date now. We have gotten ourselves a gold date and it is 12:30 a.m. Donte doesn't have school right now, but I do have to get Donte to go home and sleep. So I'll see you guys back at home and I'll show you Anya's makeover too. It's kind of fun. Okie dokie, we're home and Anya's currently at a computer, so it's kind of hard. What kind of face are you making, Anya? You're such a teenager. Anya was probably the one who suggested that both Donte and her go to the salon to go get a makeover done. They're like, we're gonna start new school soon, don't you want to have a fresh look, fresh start, that kind of stuff. And I think Donte was like, you know what? You and Roxanne has been like changing your hair and doing all these like salon visits and makeovers all the time, but I've like stayed like this for a long time. We're due for a change. So I think Anya managed to convince Donte, though Donte didn't really need convincing much, to go get a haircut. So these two got a makeover and Anya decided that she was gonna upgrade her entire wardrobe as well, and her hair is red now. She got it rebonded so it's not as frizzy and it's actually kind of straight, just to test it out, see how she likes it. And her makeup changed too. It's like lighter, fresher now. Her freckles are so cute. It just kind of comes through more, and she decided to go for a more like glossy, plumped lip kind of look as well. When I was giving them the makeover, it kind of felt like these two were trying to also kind of fit in a sense. How do I say this? Like these two are trying to work on what they think young adults would dress like and behave like. So I feel like they might be actually doing a little bit more, like putting in a lot more effort than actual young adults would. But I think that's a very teenager thing to do, especially if you're like trying to fit in with a older crowd as well. Okay, there's something wrong with my game. I'm gonna just fix this and come back maybe in the morning, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, it is 4 a.m. in the morning. Anya is actually very rested, so I have gotten her to get started on a cottage pie. I think she's probably gonna be cooking a lot of the meals at this residence just because she wants to. She's not required to, but you know, because it's part of her degree and it's also part of her passion, so she's gonna be doing a lot of cooking. The rest of the house is sleeping, so I'm gonna touch on a couple of things that the game didn't allow me to concentrate on earlier, like the fact that Carly is now known as Willow. This is thanks to Genova Sins, who gave me the suggestion to change Carly's name into Willow because I think Willow fits the cat better. Anya's gonna get herself some cottage pie breakfast. Donte still needs a bit of sleep, but it's kind of late. It's 8. I hope the two kids become really good friends with their housemates. I think it's gonna be really sweet to have like a full friends group. Maybe we can bring everybody out for like a bonding session tonight or something, just to the local pub, and they can get to know each other better maybe, because right now they're still kind of strangers, especially because Donte and Anya has just moved in, so they don't really know the rest of them. And maybe because the term has just started, the entire residence is more or less new kids as well, so I think everyone doesn't really know each other very well. Alright, the bill has just come in, and I usually would do like math things to make sure that the main characters of the story will keep like a certain amount of money in their savings, and I kind of will know how much they will have to bring back out of the household funds. But I think for this one it's kind of complicated, so I'm just going to not do so, and I'm just going to simply pay the bills instead. Donte is free for today, so I don't know if he's going to get to know the people or what he's gonna do. I'm still trying to figure that out right now. And there are actually gardening spots that we can also utilize as well to grow things. Ooh, what do you think about getting Donte to plant some stuff? Like, don't we have... Oh, we have some lilies. Maybe we can plant like a lily plant here. Let's get Donte to do that. It's spring as well. Oh, but this is a summer this is a summer flower. Oh my goodness. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. We can just go purchase some seasonal seeds. Let's go purchase some spring ones, see what we get. Maybe we'll get some nice spring flowers or whatnot. And then Donte can work on his gardening skill while he's here. Also, Donte got himself a new tattoo. I think I'm gonna say that this is also another mark of his progress as a spellcaster. So all of his tattoos are magical and like kind of like seals for his overflowing magic potential. If you guys remember how I explained the big one on his back that we don't see often at all. Eunice is already at work. I didn't notice that. Magazine article. Eunice has been asked by Busiest Business magazine to write a blog article for next week's content push. It's a good opportunity to get a little notoriety among the business stands out there. It might be taken the wrong way by her peers though. I think she's gonna just decline. I feel like Eunice is someone who wants to just kind of cruise below the radar because she's just trying to live like a peaceful life. Okay, we got some roses this time. A plantain is a summer plant, right? Okay, let's do this because we're gonna be here in the summer first. We can plant an apple tree later if we really want to. The kitchen is a mess because Willow has knocked the trash off, and Willow is, oh my god, Willow was cleaning herself in the bowl of salad that someone made. Who made this? I don't know, but it is fun. I wonder what Donte is gonna do today. Maybe he can pop by Copperdale to surprise Kian. I feel like he just like kind of misses Kian and wants to see him. They are like freshly in love and stuff, so maybe he will, now that he has literally nothing to do, pop by to say hi to Kian. I think I'm going to get Donte to pop on over to maybe the Realm of Magic for like an hour or so, because it's currently 1 and school ends at 3, right? So we're gonna go pop by the Magic Realm because we haven't actually been there in a while. Okie dokie, we're here. Is this like the new stage of practical magic? Tetsuya Morita is the new practical sage of practical magic. Oh my goodness. Let's do a friendly introduction and then we'll do a heartfelt compliment. Maybe like it's kind of along the lines of, hey, congrats on becoming the next stage of practical magic. And I think he's also trying to get to know him better because when he was younger he didn't really know how to get on the old stage of practical magic's good books in a sense, because the old sage didn't refuse to teach him much about magic, and I find that very rude. So we're going to ask this guy if he would teach us a potion maybe, and then maybe us to teach practical magic. He might still think that we're not close enough though, but we can always try to ask and see. We got a potion recipe, a potion of perk purging. That's gonna be useful if I ever want to purge any perks. And then we're not ready to learn more spells in the School of Magic. I see. Well, we have an hour, so perhaps we can just do some magical training. He will definitely say yes to magical training, right? Yes, we're gonna do some magical training. Yay! Donte's not gonna be able to train much today, but I think it's good that he's still working on his progress as a mage. But he's going to have to leave very soon because he wants to go surprise Kian in Copperdale. So I'm gonna get him to stop now, and then he's going to just drop by. Oh, he got a sentiment! He got a sentiment with Tetsuya. Let's see, Tetsuya, impressed. He's impressed by Tetsuya's prowess in magic. I love it. Alright, okay, I'm going to get him to go to Copperdale now, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. We'll be there ASAP. Donte is now waiting in school for Kian, who is actually walking over right now to see Donte because he has texted Kian. And Kian's like, oh my goodness, that's such a surprise. And then he's now like, how's school? I hope class was nice and all. I really missed you since last night. And they're just like looking deeply into each other's eyes and doing all the nice little silly romance things that's making my toes curl again. But they're so cute together, I can't stand it. I think Donte is just really happy that he can surprise Kian like that, and Kian's very happy that Donte has come to see him in school, even though Donte doesn't really have to be back in school anymore. There's like a mess around in shower option, and I'm kind of tempted to. Though I don't know, he's very flirty right now, and no, they're just meeting in school. Let's just hold it up. They are actually very flirty for sure, but maybe we'll ask about Ufu first. I don't know, maybe Dante is just thinking about it right now and he's gonna be like, you're my favorite. He's really into Kian right now, show off his muscles, be a little bit more seductive maybe. I was thinking that they should like go somewhere else, but it feels like it's very cloudy. I'm not sure if it's gonna start raining, but could we just sit here? Yeah, maybe we could sit and chat here instead, and they could just do more chatting maybe. Roxanne, oh my god, my brother's calling. Roxanne, it's not the time, but we'll always have time for our brother, so we might have to like take this call instead. Maybe Roxanne has something to ask about being a boy that Roxanne still is trying to get used to. It totally feels valid though to have that kind of concern, and Dante is probably the only person that can answer those questions. And also, it really started raining. I'm so sorry for asking you guys to go out to sit at the amphitheater when it's raining. They're gonna feel so uncomfortable. But yeah, we're gonna just make them sit there in the rain for a little bit and pretend it's not raining. It'll just be a short rain, I hope. So Dante's gonna just take this call real quick while Kian just like sits there and waits for Dante to finish his call with Roxanne. Roxanne's probably like, brother, how do I do this? And Dante's just slowly explaining some stuff about being a boy to Roxanne. I think that's gonna be kind of cute. And then I think I'm gonna get Dante to check if his application's in while Kian's there. Maybe he's like, do you know what, I kind of want to figure out if I got in. It's been stressing me out a little bit that I haven't heard back from the university yet, and Kian's like very supportive and like, okay, I'll do it with you, I'll be by your side while you check and see if the results are in. Though I don't think it's gonna be in because Dante has literally just applied yesterday, so it will probably take a little bit more, but I guess Kian is happy to, you know, be there as moral support while Dante does this. Oh, at least he got his like scholarship stuff in. So Dante got awarded the Building the Future scholarship for 400, and then the Great Outdoors for 200 was not awarded the Food and Drink, Future Star and Bridgester ones, but it's okay. So these two are just going to probably just flirt a little bit. Yeah, they're really uncomfortable in the rain right now, but you know what you can do in the rain? You can kiss in the rain. So I'm gonna get them to do that. I think it's gonna be really romantic, and they're like in the amphitheater as well. Look at that. Oh, this is such a nice little scene. Kissing in the rain in the middle of the amphitheater by the school. These two, so cute. I love these two. I want them to last forever, but I'm not sure if it's gonna happen because they have bad compatibility. I don't know how bad compatibility is going to affect their relationship because the compatibility system is also pretty new. But I guess I'm going to finally like fulfill their wish of going home because it is raining and it is pretty late. Kian probably has dinner waiting at home for him or something because they didn't really plan to meet, so he told his mom that he's eating. And Dante's like, okay, I'm gonna go home. I'm kind of tired too. So he's gonna go back home and I'm gonna see you back home in a bit. Dante is really tired, so I'm gonna send him straight to bed. It is only 8 p.m, but by the time he gets into bed, it's gonna be a good proper 9:30 or something, so it's okay. It's kind of fun to be playing with Sims that I don't really know very well yet. I'm kind of very excited to see where the two siblings' friendship with Asher is going to go because they're all teenagers, like I said. So teenagers unite. The two main characters are asleep though, so maybe I should just like see you guys back in the morning instead of playing with the lesser characters for now. They're not too important at this point. Maybe they will in the future. So I will see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It is almost 5 a.m. and because Donte had a really early night, he is already awake, fully rested and very hungry, so he's gone to go get some leftovers. Over the night, everyone made some food basically, so we now have a fridge full of available food for us to eat. I feel like Donte is probably a little bit he doesn't really know what to do because he is so bored with nothing and the school hasn't replied to him about his university acceptance status, but I think it's coming today, so maybe we'll check it again. I'm actually checking his aspiration right now, and apparently we have to cast a spell on another sim before we can reach the next level of our spellcraft, or rather spellcraft? Yes, our spellcraft and sorcery aspiration. So I think, oh, this is actually, I didn't know that we're so close. Well, this means that we should go cast a spell on someone. We could cast Scrubberoo on someone who's like kind of stinky. Let's see who's stinky. Who is stinky? Oh, our sister is stinky. Do we want to test on our sister? Oh, we can't because our sister is asleep. The whole house is asleep right now. Ooh, Donte, you haven't like worked out in a while, but it's like raining kind of bad. We don't have an exercise machine in this household, but there's nothing stopping Donte from actually going to do a yoga routine, so we're gonna get him to do some energy centering yoga before taking a shower, probably just to start his day right, since it's up so early and he has so much time to spare. It's not gonna be like that for him for a very long time after he gets into university, so I think he should embrace this while he has the time to. Ooh, Donte likes wellness. Of course you can. After everyone goes to class, it's only Donte and Asher in the house now, so I might actually get Donte to come over here and show off an app to Asher, get to know Asher a little bit, because he hasn't actually talked to him much, but I think he would like to get to know Asher a bit, because, you know, fellow teens, like I said, and we'll see if they get along very well. Dad, you're here? We're gonna get Dad to come in. Of course. And Anya and Sky walked in on each other. Or like, I don't know which one walked in on who, but basically something like that happened. So we're gonna leave Anya to process her feelings in her bed, and then we're going to get Donte to have a deep conversation with his dad, say hi to him, do a little hug. But yeah, Dad's here to see how we're doing. We should do some activity with our dad. Ooh, do you think we can get our dad to go to the gym? Because I was thinking of getting Donte to go work out anyways. Oh, they got a little nice sentiment. Deeply connected, that's nice. Right, okay, we're going to get both of the kids because I think Anya is done with... No, actually I'm gonna leave Anya at home because she needs to work on homework. So I'm gonna get Donte and Chance to both go to the gym. Alright, I've decided to go to the Newcrest Rec Center for the gym. The gym's downstairs. So we're gonna get these two lovely son and father combo to come and have a energized workout together. Maybe they can even try rock climbing or like climbing the wall or something, but I think they need a generic workout for now. These two hasn't worked out in a bit. My two heirs, my Gen 2 and my Gen 3 heirs. Actually, this might be their first time hanging out together this way. It feels good. I'm happy about that. After that, I'm gonna get them to climb. Yay, father-son combo. Okay, but I see that Donte has given up. He's now very playful and he's going to dance instead, which is fine and all, but it is almost 5 p.m. so I was thinking maybe Chance would say like, son, I gotta go. Isla has food waiting at home for everyone, so he's gonna go home for dinner, and we're gonna just get Chance to come here and hug his son lovingly and say, I'm gonna go home now. Just know that you can always come home if anything bothers you. Also, good luck with the university application as well. I love you very much. Please know that we're always here for you, even though you and Anya both are not living at home right now. You will always have a safe place in the Bear residence. That's what Chance really wanted to tell Donte by going over to check on his kids, and I'm gonna get Donte to go home as well. Okay, we're home now. There's nothing much to do. I do want to get Donte to check on his application one more time. It might have come in while we were away because it's been almost a day, and I think we're gonna just fill in our sister on the workout session that we went on. Yay, acceptance letter! Let's see. Oh my goodness, look at this distinguished degree in almost everything. My Donte is so smart. I'm so proud. I have no idea what Donte is gonna do, but we're gonna decide right now. Let's go check out Bridgester first because that's where Anya is. I'm going to go for the distinguished degree because I cannot imagine Donte not being in a distinguished one. Donte, we have to remember, prizes his spellcaster magical life more than he does his normal life, even though we spend most of our time in the non-magic realm. So I feel like he wants to study something that deeply interests him, but he might not utilize that degree much. I feel like he might actually do well as a lawyer. Like, I can totally imagine him like studying law so that he could probably help plan for the magic law between the two races and stuff, like what you can do, what you cannot do. Maybe becoming a judge in the law career can be a good way to have Donte utilize his skills in a way that helps both of his worlds in a sense, because he loves the magic realm, you know? You know what? I think I like that very much. I don't know if he's going to be a judge for a long time in his life, but he might just test it out while it's fresh, I feel. I'm gonna do 2 core classes and we're gonna pick 1 elective. The elective in question is probably, let's do gardening. Should we do gardening? We're actually pretty good at gardening already. It might be good to start working on something else so that we can, you know, become a little bit more proficient in other things. Donte might like something like archaeology, which is very random, but it won't hurt to have some skill like this. Maybe in the future he might want to try becoming an archaeologist as well. It feels like it's a very Donte thing to do. We won't even need to pay with student loans. We are getting paid to study and we got 380 simoleons. My goodness, that's a lot of money. We're gonna call our dad and tell him the good news. When Donte calls his dad, he's also talking to his mom and to Roxanne and to Filippo at the same time, and Caden as well, to tell little Caden that he's gotten into university. I think they're all gonna be very proud of him. And then we are going to call Kian as well. And I imagine that Anya already knows because she was literally there while Donte was doing the enrollment. We're not gonna play with Donte going to school in this episode. Instead, we are going to say goodbye because it has been a very long episode and we have gotten quite a bit of things done. I hope you guys like the new makeover for Donte and Anya. I feel like Donte looks so fresh and nice. I'm very excited to hear what you guys think in the comments below about Anya as well. I feel like Anya just looks so amazing. But anyways, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for watching all the way to this point in the video, and I will see you in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.
Left off, then we tore the line. That's fine. If you ever feeling blue, rest assured I've been there too. We just pick up where we left off, then we tore the line. 'Cause I do the same for you, just like I'm supposed to do. I'm yours, you're mine. If you ever feeling blue, rest assured I've been there too. We just pick up where we left off, then we tore the line. That's fine.